Hey folks, AJ the CEO here, and on my pursuit to increase the performance of my computer when I'm doing rendering and stuff like that for clients for my church, I think it's time to add a third NVMe drive to my computer. Let's go. Hey folks, AJ the CEO here. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I have been made fun of by a couple of people when I've done work for them and they asked about my computer. They're like, why do you have so many hard drives? So if you looked at any of my previous videos, I've actually installed NVMe drives in my original system before I upgraded my motherboard, and I ended up getting two Samsung 970 Evo Pluses for my 512 gigabyte, one for my operating system and another one for my main cache drive, which is what I use for DaVinci Resolve and Photoshop and After Effects and stuff like that because of the fast performance. Now, originally I had two 250 gigabyte SanDisk SSDs in RAID 0, which was giving me some very fast performance, and then I had a 2 terabyte drive just for random storage. And honestly, I'm starting to get some slowdown, mainly because those cache drives are not meant to actually store data, and my 2 SSDs have been relegated to other type of storage. So I think it's finally time for me to get rid of my 2 terabyte hard drive and just roll everything over to my Synology, because I've already been updating that, and there's no reason for me to store a lot of data on my computer, because most of the time mine is I work on a project, load everything on my computer, get all the data, finish the project, and then offload it to my NAS. So that 2 terabyte really isn't needed anymore. So what I'm going to do is I still have the PCIe NVMe adapter that I've used before in this video over there, whichever side it's on, actually on this side. And I'm going to first test to see if I already have two NVMEs in there, can it handle a third? And then just the difference of performance between the two. Now, I'm not going to get a 1 terabyte. Actually, I should, because I was going to get this from the local store here, but Best Buy is charging an arm and a leg for this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this 500 gigabyte from Best Buy, and then depending on the performance, what I'll do is I'll get another one and then ultimately replace the dual SSDs that have running in RAID 0. So let me revamp what I just said. I'm gonna replace the 2 terabyte drive with my 2 RAID 0 SSDs because they're faster, and then I'm gonna replace my 2 SSDs, which total up to 500 gigabytes. That's gonna be the new SSD. So sorry for the confusion, but either way, we're gonna get a new NVMe drive in the computer, one way, shape, or form. All right, so the plan is for me to get this drive, but to be in all honesty, I am not sure if it's gonna work because of the PCI lanes on my motherboard and all this other fun stuff. So the plan is, if this does not work, I'm gonna return it and then just get a traditional 1 terabyte SSD. Either way, I will have significant performance over this 2 terabyte mechanical drive. So we are here. So let's see if they can honor this price and just see what we can do. Because worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to just order one from Amazon and get it as fast as possible. They said I can get it as early as Saturday or Sunday. So that's gonna be my contingency plan if they don't have anything that's reasonably priced. All right, let's head inside. All right, so it looks like there is no give on these prices. They have one for $219, and then this 500 gig is $100. I can get a 1 terabyte SSD for about the same price as this 500. But I did see on Amazon I can get a 1 terabyte NVMe drive for around $117. So I think I'm gonna go with that. So this will have to be continued until Saturday. All right, folks, so it is Saturday and we got the new NVMe drive. I already put the card inside of my computer. So this is 1 terabyte, and we're gonna see, can this all work, and does this get detected? If it does, we're gonna do some tests to compare the speed, and then we'll move everything over, and then now I have a free 2 terabyte drive I'm gonna end up moving and using for something else. All right, so now let me go ahead and already turn the computer off. Now we're gonna pull out that NVMe PCIe adapter, put this in, and then we're gonna see if it's detected. All right, pretty straightforward. So let's mount this here. Oh, it's not plugged in. There we go. Flip that over. Screw that in there. So again, we're trying to make sure first, I already have 2 NVMe drives in my system already, and the first test is going to be, is this even being detected? So it can actually read 3, because the only other thing I have plugged in is my graphics card. So let's go ahead and plug this back up and start the system, and let's see what we do. All right, we are in the BIOS, and now we need to see, does this get detected? So I'm gonna look for our boot drives and see what shows up. All right, on the hard drive BBS priorities, 1, 2, and there it is. There's the third one that is showing up. So we have my 2 original NVMe's right here, boot, and for my cache, there's the 2 terabyte, and there are the 2 other SSDs that I have in RAID 0, and then the 1 terabyte. So what I'm probably going to do, this is going to replace the 2 terabyte. So good, it shows up. So if you are rocking this motherboard and you're using up both of the NVMe's, it will work. So let's get inside of the computer and then let's test out some performance, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead and check out hard drives. Obviously it's not showing up yet because we have to format it so that it will show up. So let's come over here to create a partition. Let's drag this over to the, well, can't do it now, but it's picking up the other drive. So we're gonna say yes, we're gonna do master boot record. Okay, now let's drag this to another screen. All right, so this is our new drive here. So let's go ahead and make a simple volume. And I'm actually out of drive letters because I've actually used up every letter for my NAS. But it's picking up H, which is fine. We're gonna switch this anyway. All right, and we're gonna do a quick format. And boom, there we go. We're all good to go, as you can see. Right click on that, let's go to properties. All right, just under 1 terabyte, and there's the drive using the PCIe SSD. All right, so number one, we know that works. So now let's go test out some performance. I am going to use the Blackmagic Desk Speed Test, which you can download from Blackmagic. Really cool little tool. And let's just do a comparison. So we're going to select this folder on my D drive, and let's see this awesome performance here. This is in the mechanical drive. So that's giving you a benchmark of what we got so far. So now I'm going to compare this just to show you what the Samsung Evos are doing, just so you can see how fast this is. That is the NVMe drive that I'm using for cache storage. So now for the moment of truth, we are going to now test out the new drive, the H drive, where it has absolutely nothing in here. We'll just make a folder and let's see what we get. All right, that's good. So let me open up this and let's compare these two. This is the D drive, the mechanical drive, which we're getting around 51 megabytes a second, and that's from writing, and reading is around 140.1, and we're at 1617.4 and 1561. So I believe this is a little bit faster. So I believe that this was a good operation, a very successful one. So I'm going to be switching over and moving the data over to here. Again, most of the stuff I have is like kind of installs from Steam library, and then this is a chance for me to clean up some other stuff. Ultimately, I'm gonna take that hard drive out, free it up, and we should be good to go. So I will have a link in the description to the exact silicone power NVMe 1 terabyte that I got from Amazon, and that's about it. I will let y'all know, because I actually needed this because I have a bunch of projects that are due today. So I'm gonna be working a lot, and this will give me some much needed faster performance for the stuff that I'm doing. So anyway, I hope you like this type of content. If you do, I appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell, the way you get notified when we come out with other videos. And please let you know that the likes and the comments and all that other stuff, it really helps out in growing this channel. When I look at my statistics, about 79% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Come on, folks, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because obviously you like the content what I'm bringing to you, so I'd appreciate that. And this is AJ, so we will catch you on the next video later.